Amazing parenting. We empower parents to positively impact their children.
Hello parents, Grace here with Amazing Parenting. How are you today? How's your children? I'm sure everything is going really well. And if it's not, just in case, you will find all your answers here on this channel. We have over 200 videos, and just behind me we have books as well that you can go to my website, and the link is below, and it will direct you to where you can buy the books, all different topics we've written books on. So go ahead and have a look at the books and look at the videos. And if there's a specific problem or issue that you're facing, leave a comment below and I will endeavor to do a video on that actual specific problem or issue. I won't name you, I won't say who it is, I will just do a video on that particular issue or problem, whatever it may be. So if you're new to this channel, this is Amazing Parenting, and here we do all things parenting. Whether your child is a newborn, even if you're pregnant, we do videos on, pre-birth. So if you're pregnant, your child is a newborn, primary school, secondary school, university and beyond, you will find a video on this channel that will help you, guide you, support you in your parenting journey. So let's get straight into it. So today we are talking about yelling at your children and them yelling at you, shouting at you, that power struggle. You're in power, they're in power, that power struggle. And that's what we're going to talk about and highlight some areas where we can help minimize shouting that may go on in our home. So the first thing we're going to look at is pause. Just stop before you react. Sometimes, our children will do something and we have just a knee-jerk reaction to it. We've got to practice, and it will take practice. You're not going to just, do this overnight. It will take practice where you just stop. You might need to just take a breath, go into another room, come back and deal with the situation. So pause before you want to shout, pause before you want to react, because that pause makes you, and we'll go on to that, gives you opportunities to think about what can I do instead. Okay, so pause, give yourself time to think about what has happened, because when you pause, you are able to respond to the situation better. So let's look at number 2. Regulate yourself first. So your child is kicking off, your child is throwing things, your child is shouting at you, your child is misbehaving, and you can feel yourself getting emotionally involved. You can feel your anger rising. Regulate yourself first. And that might take all of your effort to do that, but regulate yourself first. And we spoke about that in a video before, and I'll quickly just touch on it, that we need to model the behavior we want our children to do and not mirror the behavior we're seeing from them. But I've done a video on that, so you can catch up on that video. We need to model the behavior we want our children to do and not mirror it. So we must regulate ourselves first. When you feel your tummy tightening, you can feel your throat getting, coarse, you can feel your head, regulate yourself. Just regulate yourself. Take a few breaths, regulate yourself. Because if you go in with the same intensity that your child is already at, it's not going to end well. You will end up shouting, your child will end up struggling for the power in the situation. So regulate yourself first. Number 3, remember, calm adults create calm children. It takes time, but the more you're calm, the more they learn to be calm. So calm adults, calm parents make calm children. So number 3, lower your voice instead of raising it. You can speak in a low tone and your child knows you're not happy with what they're doing. It's not necessarily shouting. And we've all been there. We've all done it. We've all shouted. But sometimes when you lower your tone and speak to your child, they're able to register. Okay, she means business. That is serious, in that low tone. Because sometimes if we shout, they'll hear. But sometimes for children, it just goes over their head. It's just a noise that just passes them. So lower your voice and address them. Address your child. So lower your voice instead of raising it. Focus on connection before correction. I love that. Connection before correction. So your child does something wrong, does something naughty, does something to, annoy you. Focus on first connecting with them. So what happened? Why did you do that? What was that about? Connect with them first before you go in heavy with the discipline, with the correction, with the timeout, connect with them first. Let them see that you know that what they've done is wrong. Connect with them. Connect with what happened. I want to hear why you kicked your sister. I want to hear why you threw your toy. I want to hear why. Connect with what has happened. Then you can correct. Because if you just come in heavy with the correction, it doesn't give the child a chance to, regulate themselves and give them a chance to recognize, yeah, I did do something wrong. So connect with what has happened. Connect with your child first. And then lastly, let's look at offer limited choices. So for instance, you have a child who's struggling, you have these children who are very, they always want their own way. They always want to have the last say. They always want to, be in control. Give your child limited choices. So you telling your child to, put their clothes on. Put your clothes on, put your clothes on. Come on, it's time for school, put your clothes on. But give them limited choices. Because they'll come back and say, no, I'm not doing it, I'm not. So give them limited choices. Either you're going to put your shoes on now or you're going to put them on in 2 minutes. So you're giving them the choice. It makes them feel like they're in control. It's psychology. It makes them feel like, oh, okay, I'm going to put my shoes on in 2 minutes. Give them areas where it doesn't matter. You don't need to shout about it. You don't need to get annoyed about it. Just give them the choice. If there's things that they want to do, give them a choice. Okay, you can go to the park today, or we can stay home and do colouring, or you can do this today, or we can do. Give them a choice. So it makes them feel like they are choosing what you, the parent, is doing. When in real life, in real truth, you're controlling the situation and you are not shouting at them when they want to do something. So if you want your child to do homework and they're struggling with you, they're not wanting to do it, they're not sitting down, we're going to do homework today. So give them choices. So do you want to do it in pen or in pencil? What colours do you want to use? Do you want to sit at the table? Do you want to sit on the floor? Do you want to sit in my room? Should we do it in your room? Should we sit in the sitting room? Do you want to sit in the garden? Give them choices that make them feel like I'm in control. I'll decide where we're going to do homework. The homework is still getting done, but they're feeling like that they have a choice in what's happening. So we're going to look at some more things again on how we can reduce the shouting and the yelling and that power struggle between parents and child that I do see a lot of. But we're going to come back again. So remember, all parents can be great parents. It is a journey and we will get there. Thank you.
Amazing parenting. We empower parents to positively impact their children.